are recording. Yes, I absolutely love that song. That song absolutely changed my life when I was telling y'all a little bit about my story last night. And that was the actual song that my drug dealer sent me and told me, Misty, you don't belong here. And that's the song that I was telling y'all about that actually got me looking around at my life and was like, I'm not meant for this. You're right, you know? So yeah, I love that song. I play it a lot. Yeah. So usually when we get to this part of our lessons, I'm doing the trading mindset training. However, I want to introduce y'all to, oh, I can't even say enough good things about this woman. Her name is Siobhan the Shaman. She is a mindset coach. She is a manifestation coach. She is a Reiki master. Okay, this woman, I'm talking about bomb.com. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, when I'm like, I got to get out, I got to get out of trading. I got my class. My class is with Siobhan. I can't tell you all of the amazing things that this woman has done to help me with my mindset and with my manifesting and with my life. She's helped me 6 times my income. And so I thought that it would be, very, very beneficial to you guys. Okay. If she did the mindset tonight. Okay. So I'm very, very, very super humbled that she's here. I love her so much. Y'all, this is my best friend, Siobhan.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I just took it off mute. Hi, everyone. So she just introduced me. This is my best friend, and she does hate me on most Tuesdays and Thursdays because we dive in deep and we do a lot of different things. She's amazing at what she does. If you guys listen to her and you follow her direction, she will sit there and get you to exactly where you need to go. Mindset is super, super important though. So that's the reason why she shows up every Tuesday and Thursday with me. And we stay on the phone for a good while to sit there and just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. So when you are trading, 90% is mindset. The other 10%, that's the actual trading. You're actually trusting yourself, but in order to sit there and do that, you have to get your mind right. 90% is mindset. 10% is trading. I know everyone that goes into the class, they want to make money right away. It will come. It will come. You just have to be patient. You just have to trust. And with mindset, you're going to learn how to actually trust yourself. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. You'll be able to sit there and do, your live trading as soon as you have everything set up and you do your homework. It's super important to sit there and show up. You have to show up. And most importantly, you show up for yourself. No one else, not, your why will come later, but you got to show up for you. You have to find that thing that's in you that you want to do this for. Our why is usually, outside source. I teach people how to sit there and find that within, because that's where you have to find your why from. So it's basically breaking a habit of being yourself. In the chat, right? I want everyone to sit there and jot down 3 things that you do every single day. Every single day. One of my things, I'm currently pregnant, so one of my things I do every single day is eat an ice. It's one of my habits. It's one of my habits right now, but we're going to sit there and talk about, why we sit there and do these things every single day.
I'm only thinking of 2. Why am I only thinking of 2?
What'd you say?
Why am I only thinking of 2? Okay,
what'd you put down?
Okay. I trade, I pray, and I talk to my bestie. Y'all have to chat up. 3 things you do every day. Put it in the chat.
3 things.
When y'all do that, we will move on.
I did something on my screen. What did I do?
We can see you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, this other screen came up. Ah, hey, help me get rid of this. Oh, it's gone.
Can you
Oh,
see
I
the?
like that. Okay.
Come on, guys. There's 30.
Yeah, yep. Okay. They're
Oh,
coming in. They're coming in. Yeah.
there we go.
Yes. Okay. We got some good habits in here. Yep. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it.
Karina.
Wow. What Karina said something. What'd she
Installs,
say?
trade, and drink a gallon of
Oh
water.
my gosh, yes. Karina is thebomb.com. Wait, can I say that? Am I gonna
Yes,
get
you can. You
okay.
can.
Yes, okay. You know what? This is probably this. I love this. Yes. Okay. Those are habits. Yes. So you do that every single day. When we do something over and over again, that's the definition of insanity. When you do something over and over and over again, expecting something different, it's called insanity. And you guys actually have some really good habits. So I'm really, really impressed. I gotta say that. And a lot of it is you guys do put yourself in there. A lot of you guys put yourself first and do something for yourself. I see some, other people, we have lives. We're moms, we're dads, we're a little bit of everything. We're the maid, we're the laundry, attendant, the everything. Super important. I get it. But having a routine. Everyone loves when I sit there and talk about routine. I'm lying. Everyone hates routine when I sit there and talk about it because it's super, super important, but a lot of us don't do it. You have to get in a routine and you have to do that over and over again. Remember, I talked about the definition of insanity, but you want to be insane and do something that's actually going to be beneficial to you. So once you sit there and you start getting a habit of getting a routine of doing something that's going to be beneficial, especially with this class, doing the homework, showing up, doing the mindset. Mindset's super, super important because it's 90% of everything you're going to do. So you sit there and you get that into a habit and do this routine of getting, your mind right. I know a lot of people said, yeah, we have some meditation, we have a lot of praying on there. So, that means that you're taking time for yourself to sit there and be in space for you and whoever you talk to. Everyone has a different preference. So whoever it is, so be it.
Keep talking.
But with that routine, and I know a lot of motivational people don't sit there and say this, but with that routine, you're going to fail. Yeah. I'm very blunt. I'm very transparent. And without routine, you will fail because you have to have something set up and you have to be prepared for the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. Life's going to happen. We can't sit there and stop that. We can't stop it. We can't stop it at all. So if you are better prepared, at least you can sit there and, navigate through it. And it will make it so much easier. Like I said, we're moms, we're dads, we have work, we have, different times that we are, she's an hour behind me, so we make stuff happen. But you have to really, really trust yourself in this process. Super, super, super important. And if you show up for mindset, and I know a lot of people said that, well, actually not a lot of people, a few people said that they listen to motivational things on YouTube. Keep doing it, keep staying in routine. Repetition is going to be key to doing anything successful, anything, right? So Misty gave me the permission to actually talk about this, right? But when we first started, we got her to 30K months. 30K months, right? When she stopped doing her routine and when she stopped focusing so much on mindset, she went back to 15K months. Now, right? She's focused. She's doing everything that she needs to do. She's putting in the work. She's doing everything that she needs to do, right? To get her mindset, 90% mindset, 10% trading. We're at 50K months. 50K months. That, like, it's gonna come. The money is gonna come, but you can't focus on that. That
Right.
cannot, if you're coming into this class and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sit there and make billions and billions. Nah, it's not for you. You should sit there and just, I don't know, find a different hustle, do something different. I don't know. But like I said, I'm very blunt, very transparent. It's super, super important that you stay focused and on your mindset. You do that routine. You find you time. That's super, super important as well. Finding you time. Some time during the day, doing your homework, showing up. You have to do that. One of the things, because obviously we talk about, you know, her classes and everything. A lot of the things, a lot of people don't do the homework.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to learn? You have to sit there and you have to show up for yourself. You have to sit there and tell your family. You have to tell, you know, your kids. You got to organize everything. Trust me, I totally get it. I have 2 little rugrats. You probably hear them in the background. And one on the way, and a little angel. The other one's an angel. She's listening, so that's the reason why I'm saying that. But you know, I have to do that myself. Everyone has to have a routine. You have to stay in routine because it's super important. But doing it over and over and over again, being organized. So when you start to get, you know, all the different apps that you need to download, they should all be together. You should have everything together, organized. You should have a notebook, right? You should have your pen. You have to come prepared. You have to show up, but you have to come with the right mindset. So before you step into class, right? You got to pretend like the world that just happened prior, you know, you're screaming at your kids, chasing them around, doing dinner, a million different things, extra activities,
Arguing with your spouse.
arguing with your spouse. You know, you have to let that go. You have to let that go. You have to come up with a clear mindset, and you have to make sure that you're showing up for yourself. Mindset. I'll keep repeating this over and over and over again. 90% is mindset. You have to clear your mind, literally clear it. And you just got to come with a clear mind. You do. I know it's like, oh my gosh, she just said that. She just said that. She just said. Repetition over and over and over again. And over and over and over again, right? Sometimes we go backwards in different classes to repeat. We have to repeat it because we forgot it. That's okay to forget here and there, right? But don't make it a habit. And you got to try out your vocab. Don't try to do anything. Just do it. If you're trying, you're only going to try. Show up, do the homework. Pass it in, right? Do everything that you need to do. If you think it's wrong, that's fine. Still hand it in. There's room for improvements. There's room for corrections. There's room for anything. You know, you make it happen, but you have to show up. Show up for yourself first, most importantly. Show up for whatever it is that you come up with your why. I don't know. Did you guys do why yet? Did you do the why class?
No, we're doing that tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So yep. This will be the introduction for that. Mindset class, right? She shows up and she does the class every single morning. We sometimes have a short little thing and she's like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta teach mindset. All right, bye. I love you. You know, she's quick with it. Like, I gotta go. She shows up. That means you guys have to show up too. She's showing up for you guys to sit there and introduce that because 90% is mindset. That's the reason why she does it. It's super important. We're going to be collabing and doing a whole bunch of different stuff. I'll be teaching people how to actually manifest and do different stuff later on. But it's super important that you show up on those regular classes if you can. I know some people work and you can't, but if you can, you should be on those classes. every single morning.
And
Repetition. Like
I'll
What'd you say?
start recording them again, but one of the reasons that I stopped is because you need to show up. You know,
Right.
it's like, oh, I don't have to go because she's going to record it and I can watch it later. And then you don't even
Right.
watch it later.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yes, exactly. Just show up, just listen. That's it. You have it playing in the background. I play a lot of motivational things. Even though I teach mindset, right? I still have to do this myself. I still have to do this work myself over and over and over again. We never stop learning. We could slowly forget, you know, exactly what we need to do for ourselves. Slowly but surely, we get back to exactly where we need to go. 90% is mindset. 10% is trading. The money will come. The money will come. Don't worry about that. 30K months, right? We started off with 15K months. We went back to 50K months now. It will come. It will come. Yeah, Karina knows. Karina's in my class too. Mindset, right? She is the lady behind a lot of your classes. She's the lady behind, you know, all the tech stuff. She is the tech person. Love you, Karina.
She's oh my God, she's my right hand, my left hand. She tells me which way to move my neck, and she always calls me and checks on me. She's amazing.
Oh, Karina, backspace delete. What did she just say, right?
Karina.
She said she goes back to bad habits. Oh no. Oh no. Karina, do we have to have a session right now? Do we have to have a session right now? Look, this is exactly. Yep, she knows. Look, she's taking it back. No more coffee. She's hilarious. But right, so when you are saying something, you're putting it out into the universe, right? That's exactly what you're gonna get back. So Karina's sitting there saying that. This is what we do in class, right? She shows up and we sit there and we go and go and go and go. Sometimes we have that little voice in the back of our heads. And we made it a habit, or we could have made it a habit from picking up on fear from other people, you know, that they inflicted on us, you know, your parents. Sometimes they can only teach us as much as they know. So if they're fearful for something, they're going to teach you that. They're going to teach you that. It's a given. It's epigenetics. It's a scientific proven thing. You know, the people that you're around, right? You just heard the video. The video that she plays over and over and over again is super important, right? They say a lot of important things. See, my wild children are out. I think, yeah, they escaped. It's like a zoo when they escape. But what was I saying? Sorry. Yep. And now she got the dog. The zoo. The zoo, right? It happens. See? It happens. We're moms. I totally get it. But you got to make sure that you're showing up, and you got to dedicate time, and you got to sit there, and eventually, you know, they get with the program. They get with the program. See, it was in and out. I said, hey, mom has to sit there and do a class. She came out for a few seconds. Now she's back in the room because you have everyone around you going with the same routine. I forgot what I was saying. Karina. Was we talking about Karina?
Yeah.
Karina, you on a good roll right now? Yeah, exactly. Oh, Karina and I can sit there and talk about little terrorists all day, every day. Yeah, exactly. We do. We have to sit there distracted to do whatever. That's what happens. Yeah, domestic terrorists. She does call them domestic terrorists. Yeah. But anyways, so repeating over and over and over and over again is super important. Showing up for those classes is super important. Getting your mind right. I know a lot of people said on there that they had some good habits of praying and, you know, meditation and different things like that. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. That's exactly what you need to do. Oh, that's what I was talking about. You know, people inflicting their fears. If I listened to a lot of the people that told me that I couldn't do something, I wouldn't have what I have right now. I wouldn't have the experience. I wouldn't have You know, like the fortune. I wouldn't have the lessons. Oh, I wouldn't have a lot of the things that I've actually experienced, you know. I wouldn't have a lot of the titles that I have. That was their it was their own crap. I don't know if I can sit there and swear on it, but it was their own crap, you know, that they were inflicting on me. You can't do that. You have to sit there and get in the right mindset, and you have to, you know, mellow out that person that is saying that you can't do something, that something's too hard, that you don't have time, that you don't have this, you don't have that. You have to drain it all out, literally. Drain it all out. And we all do. We all have that little voice. We all sit there and go back to that point where we say, we tried. We all have that. Thank you, Mommy. You're welcome, baby. All right, yeah. Came out for drinks. The wild animals came out for drinks.
You have to feed and water them.
What do you say?
You have to feed and water them. Oh.
I'm looking at my list because I just go on little rants and I forget.
Your rants are the best though.
Yeah, sometimes, right? When they show up, you know, Karina, I meet with Karina on Mondays at that. Everyone knows it's a low vibration day, you know, and it could be a little crazy. And then Misty, you know, I meet with on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And sometimes they show up and they absolutely hate me. They hate me for a good half an hour and then they love me again. But that's because, you know, everything is going to come to the surface and they're going to pull all their crap out. Can I swear on here? You know, this is killing me not to sit there and say what I need to say. But, you know, they take their, oh, thank you. Yeah, they take all their stuff and they bring it to the surface and we deal with it. And when you deal with it and you get rid of it, then you make room for new stuff. But that's how it's going to happen. That's how the money is going to actually come in. And really, I don't even use that word. I use abundance, right? Because if you're calling in money, you can get money from anywhere. And what I mean by that, right? We can sit there and go get in a car accident, and now you have a lawsuit. There's your money. You have to be careful on how you actually say it and how you call it in. But if you guys are doing, you know, mindset, 90% and 10% trading, and you're following her lead and you're doing everything that she's saying, she's going to bring you to the place that you eventually want to get to. You'll get to that peak. You'll get there. The abundance will come. I see a lot of people, you know, go through the class and they forget about that. They forget about that part because they're so in a rush to get to the end result. And the end result is, oh my gosh, I want to sit there and make thousands. You have to learn the skill, right? And when you learn the skill, that's what she does. She teaches you the skill and you have that forever and ever and ever. There's other things that come with it, you know, that you could do, like the bots and different stuff. But she teaches you exactly how to do it. She teaches you exactly how to do it. And you'll have that tool forever.
Forever and ever.
Does anyone have any questions or anything for me? No questions.
This is an aspect that is not incorporated in a lot of things. This is an aspect that a lot of people, a lot of companies, a lot of programs leave out. And it's crazy because this is the one thing that is going to bring you your abundance, that is going to
right
in alignment on the same vibrational level as everything that you need and want.
Exactly. That's very, very true. And think about it. When you go into a company and they sit there and they say that, oh, 90% is mindset, 10% is trading, but where are they teaching you it? They're not. They're just saying, hey, this is exactly what you got to do. She's giving you guys the tools, so just use them. They're there for you. Just use them.
Mhm. Exactly.
But if no one has any, yes, no, seriously, it really is.
Very true.
But if you stick with us, honestly, if you stick with us, we'll take you exactly where you need to go. Like I said, the repetition is super, super important. Even though I teach this and I've been teaching this for years and years and years, I still learn it. I still play it. I do a lot of different things with mindset, because we can never learn enough. When we stop learning, we die. That's it. That's the
Exactly.
end. But
Exactly.
use all the tools that she's given you. I've been with her with many different companies. She's always been the mindset, person and the go-to with it, because she's always seen the value in it, because it's true.
Changed my life. It
Yes,
changed my life. It changed me.
right,
It changed me. That changed my life. And then in turn, it changed the life of everybody around
around
me,
you,
because they seen
right,
me changing, me being the best version of me that I could be. And it may, and it inspires the people around me to want to be like, my God, 6 years ago, me sitting down at the gas station. So, do you got $1? I'm out of gas. Do you got $1? Now look at
right,
it. Mindset changed my life.
right.
And that's why
She's at
everything that I
2%. When you take something from someone that has something that comes from a 2% success, that's crazy. Oh yeah, yep, she got
I earned
that.
that one.
Yes, you did, definitely.
Yes, I did.
Wear it proud. But I can't sit there and say I can't leave you with, I don't know, with any greater person at all. I actually was introduced to her through one of my other besties. And she was like, hey, I want you to, I said, oh, I want to trade. And she said, I know the perfect person for you. So I scouted out Missy for a good while, right? And I watched her lives, I watched her story, I listened to a lot of different stuff. This is a few years ago. Went through a couple of different companies with her, but she's always stayed consistent. She's always sit there and taught from the heart. She loves her people. She holds your hand the whole entire time. You just have to show up. That's it. You just have to show up. It's super, super important. You guys are in great hands. She knows her stuff. She'll sit there and she's gonna lead you to exactly where you need to go, but teaching you the tool that you'll have forever. Super, super important that you listen. Super, super important that you do the homework. Super, super important you do the mindset.
Yeah.
What am I missing? Am I missing something else?
Yes, y'all can find her on Facebook. Her name is Siobhan Elise. That's Elise. Y'all can find her on Facebook.
Yes. I know, but if you guys are coming into a session, I just want to say I am very, very tough, right? If you are telling me that you want to get to a certain point, right? Misty said that she wanted to get to 30K months.
We doubled that.
It wasn't just, yeah, it was. Well, actually, you know what? No, you had to.
Wait, can I tell them how much money I was making when you first started working with me?
$150
$150 a month. That was my last company that I was with, and I'd hit like 50K months. They merged with another company, and nothing happened like they said, and I was making $150 a month. Then it went down to 99. And then boom, 10,000. And then it's just went up from there. And it's, anybody can do
Right.
this. anybody can manifest, anybody can get their mind right and get on that. And we're going to teach you how to get on that same vibrational frequency, because everything you want and everything, not anything, everything you want is there. It's like
Everything.
it's waiting for you to go withdraw. Okay. So we're going to work with you. Okay. We're going to get your mind right. Okay. We're going to do some more classes with Siobhan. Okay. We're going to work on getting rid of those shadows that we call the things that we need to work on, that we probably don't even know that is blocking us. We're going to bring them to the surface. We're going to help you heal from them. And we're going to put good in. We're going to get you where you need to be.
Right. Clear out everything. But it's like I said, I'm very transparent, right? It's a little tough. It's change. A lot of people don't like change, and we get you to adapt to change though. You can adapt to anything and you'll adapt to change.
Yes. Thank you so much, Siobhan. This meant so much to me that you're here and you're doing this for us. And we're going to take these people to the promised land. So
yes, I love it. Thanks for having me. I appreciate your time. That is super important. And time's an illusion. It's fate, but it's something that we cannot get back.
yes.
Something that we cannot get back.
Yes.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
The tattoos on my hand just make, I don't.
Yeah, you fit there.
Yeah. Yeah. It when I say it makes me feel
So
proud.
someone said
Oh.
Kendall. Yeah, so I want to touch base on that real quick before we end. So yes, think what you think is exactly what you're gonna get. Mm-hmm. Thinking, right? You emphasize that. And what are you doing? So if you are actually looking to get 50K months, we'll get you there. You just have to put in the work, and the work is mindset. 90% mindset. So that's not 5 to K 10. Yeah, that's actually not that's not bad, but we could definitely sit there and multiply that. She has a whole plethora of different things. She can count pounds, she can sit there and teach you. You let her know, and she can sit there and get you there. Your goal and your budget and everything, obviously that takes a role in it, but mindset is the most important thing. You, like I said, you emphasize thinking, right? You got to think bigger. That TikTok, you got to think bigger. Like I said, I don't know if I can swear or not, but you got to think bigger. You do. You got to think of yourself as your highest peak. Your highest peak, and you got to stay there. You have to stay in that mindset. Even though it is not happening right away, you keep that mindset and you'll get there. I promise you'll get there. And I don't break promises, but you will get there.
Yeah. And I also would not ever ask y'all to do anything that I don't do or that I haven't done myself. So when I say that I take an hour out of my day for personal development, I'm doing that. When I'm telling y'all, I've done the Dynasite, you need to do the Dynasite, you need to do the Dynasite. When I tell y'all that I put good in every day, I do that. When I tell y'all, like in mindset class, that before I go, like when I'm going to bed at night, when I'm going to sleep, I do a daily inventory of my day. How did I behave? What did I do? Did I do anything that could have possibly hurt anybody else? Did I do anything that would hurt myself? Is there anything I need to go make amends for? I do that. I don't but my life shows it. If you see my life, it shows that I do all of this. Okay. I'm not gonna just try to keep y'all busy. Time is valuable. And if this stuff didn't work, I wouldn't be telling you to do it.
Right. Shoot, why would you want to sit there and waste something that you can't get back either?
Exactly.
You could be off in there just trading by yourself, keeping this knowledge to yourself. Okay, all right, before I get off, right, I want everyone to put down what they are going to, right? Listen to the words, what they are going to, not what you want, but what you are going to be making by the end of this year. I'm going big because I want you to think big. If I did it a little bit shorter, you guys probably do, a smaller thing. But I want you, yes, yes.
I want
Oh
to
my
see
gosh,
numbers
yes.
so big it scares you. I want you to
Yes,
put numbers in there so big it scares you.
yes.
Yes.
See, yes, you guys got it.
Yes.
I love this energy.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. So doable. We're in the right
yes,
industry. Yes.
yes, yes. And these numbers are going to change your lives.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even make this in a year. They don't even make this in half a year.
Yeah.
All right, Karina, look at her. Yes, you gotta get
down. Yes. Yes. You got it broke it down. That's a girl with a plan right
eventually
there.
that's what we'll get to.
Oh, I
Yep,
love it.
eventually.
25,000 a
Yep.
month,
Yes.
1,000 a month, 40K a month. Yes. 500K a year. Yes. That's what I want to see. When you're
Okay,
thinking,
Kendall, I see you coming back. Yes, exactly. Thinking big, thinking big.
there you go. Number so big it scares you.
Yes.
It scares you.
Yes.
Oh, who is that? Yeah, you 50K for 12 accounts. That's my I'm gonna have my I'm gonna have
Yes.
$10,000 trading accounts going at one time.
Yes.
Source number 5 to be
I'm ready. I'm ready. I
Annual
love it.
salary
I
in a
love it.
month. We're in the right
Yes.
industry. 60,000 a month. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
10,000
loving this.
is sweet, but I'll tell you, 20,000 sweeter. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, love it.
So I really am done, but I'm gonna give you guys a little tip, right? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's still coming in. I love it. You guys are amazing. Okay.
You got
So
a good coach.
before you go to bed tonight, right? Before you go to bed tonight, you should be thinking of these numbers for the last 5 minutes before you go to sleep. So you rest your head, right? You're not going to think of anything else except for the number that you actually put in this chat. And that's the amount that you're going to be making, right? You got to go with the intent that you already have it. So you're going to be falling asleep, imagining this life as if it's already happened with this exact amount. You see, exactly. Karina, she's already ahead of the game. She said they're doing a Larry and Sherry. Yep, exactly. So you guys are already ahead of the game. I love that. But you have to act as if you already have it, which is what we call in the spiritual world declaring something. You're declaring this. You have to be in the moment that you already have it. Last 5 minutes. And when you wake up tomorrow, what else do you think you're going to do? You're going to act like you already have this life. With the amount that you put into this chat, by the end of the year, that's how you're going to go to sleep, and that's how you're going to wake up. Yeah. A little hints ahead of time on how to manifest. We're going to get rid of the blocks and everything else, right? That will make it easier to believe. It's going to make it easier to believe. I have a lot of people that come to me and they're like, oh, but you want me to think bigger, but I can't think bigger because doing away with that. I promise you stick with us, right? You just listen, you come with the open mind, but you show up. You show up for yourself. We'll get you there. You'll have these numbers. By the end of this year, you'll have these numbers. It's what? January 18th? You'll have that.
Oh, yeah.
You have it before, probably the end of the year. Mindset. 90% mindset.
6 inches in between your ears. You got to conquer that. The rest is easy.
Yes.
The rest is easy. All right, guys. So homework tonight is when you go to bed, are they just thinking about the dollar amount, or are they thinking about how their life's going to be when they have that dollar amount?
You
just the
You're
dollar
gonna be
amount.
thinking about the amount. You're gonna be thinking about the life, right? The lavish life that it's gonna sit there and bring you with this amount of money that you have, because you already have it. You're not worried about anything because you already have it. What's there to worry about?
Right, you've already got it. So, yeah, so I want you to like, yeah, all your senses, imagine that perfect life when you're making that much money. Okay, one things that I like to visualize is I close my eyes and I visualize and logging on to my online banking and seeing that number. Seeing that number. So that's
Mhm.
homework. And then you're gonna do it in the morning as well when you wake up. And then you're gonna come to mindset at 7:30 AM. And then we're gonna try to make a lot of money.
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. All right, Siobhan, thank you so much. And we'll be seeing more of you. I just love your guts. So I'll be seeing you tomorrow for my class.
I love you too. I know, I know.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right. Okay, guys. So let me stop the recording and let me undo this from Facebook because the things we got going on, everybody ain't got to hear, right? Hold on. Let me stop the recording.